now, woo, jackpot city. Okay, get ready. Get ready for Black Friday. So let's talk a little bit about how to prepare for Black Friday. Okay, when you have a big event happening like this, you want to work on what to do before, what to do during, and what to do after. No different than when you've got a big event. Some people are building in Mexico. They're like, I'm not building in the US. Why do I care about this? It's the same thing of how you prepare for anything, right? People have that Mexico City event. If you're in the Philippines listening in, you've got what? What do you got going on in the Philippines, right? 23rd, you got the big event. What do you do before? What do you do during the event? What do you do after? That's how you break down any major event, okay? Any major event. So you've got to focus on what to do before. It's all about that preparation, right? Proper preparation prevents poor productivity. Jackpot. What is that? The 5 Ps, right? The 5 Ps. Proper preparation prevents poor productivity. 5 Ps. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. I'm excited now. Okay. The first thing you want to be thinking about right now is recruit. Okay. We've still got time right now more than ever before. Today's the 14th. We got Black Friday coming up strong. The announcement's going to be coming very soon. We're going to hear about that. I would suspect it to be on, this next week. That's what the rumor is. And what'll happen is when you guys find out what's going to be happening for Black Friday, everybody's going to be like, oh my God, if I knew it was going to be this big, I would have signed up 3 or 4 or 5 new people. I'm telling you right now, don't hesitate. Get new people started now so they can get familiar with the products, so they can start demoing the products. They can start getting, pop-ups booked. They can start understanding the sign-up process of how to get customers, how everything works. You know what I mean? They got to be educated. And if you get somebody started now, boom, perfect timing. But if you get somebody started a couple days before Black Friday, they're not going to be able to take advantage of it as much. Okay. So it's all about timing, right? Timing is more important than talent. You guys have heard that before. The timing is perfect right now. Everybody's recruiting like never before. The recruiting numbers are absolutely through the roof because everybody knows right now, I got to sneak everybody in right now. I got to sneak everybody in right now. I got to sneak everybody in right now. Why? So we can help them get a big fat check for Black Friday. Okay. So everyone's recruiting now to get people in so they can cash in on Black Friday. You want to help your people make money. Okay. You want to help your people make money. So we've got to build a list ASAP, right? If you don't have a list made right now of people that you care about, you got to sneak everybody in right now, okay? Don't sneak somebody in and then you get them started on December, let's say 3rd, and then you're like, man, you should have been here for Black Friday. It was nuts. They're going to be like, yeah, I wish I was. You didn't tell me about it, right? So you want to follow up, right? If you've introduced people to the Riman opportunity, however long you've been in, follow up with those people. You know what I mean? Get on the phone with them and let them know right now. I call somebody up and say, hey, look, I talked to you about Riman back 6 months ago, a year ago. Really glad you didn't get started then because the timing wasn't right. Right now, the timing is perfect. There's never been a better time to get started in Riman because we have this big Black Friday happening right now, and I want to help you get a fat check before Christmas, right? Bam, let's go. So the time is now. This is the time more than ever before to start sneaking as many people in as you possibly can, okay? Because what? Black Friday is right around the corner, okay? Recruit. I can't emphasize this enough. Okay. I can't emphasize this enough. Everybody knows if you want to go team leader, you want to have 10 solid senior manager legs. Now, it only requires 3. Okay. But you never want to make your minimums or maximums. You want to have, even if you're a team leader already and you've got 4 or 5 senior managers, you want to build your 10 senior manager legs. Okay. Because if you build wide, that's profitability. If you build depth, that's stability, right? Everybody knows this. So right now, even if you're just a senior manager, say you're only a manager, maybe you're only a planner. I don't know what you are, right? I love you no matter what. You want to start developing 10 legs, okay? You want to start developing 10 legs. Now, obviously 10 sounds like a lot because some of you are like, I'm still trying to get one in, dude. Well, let's get one in, right? Let's start introducing people like never before. Get as many people started as you can because you want to start having everybody running for senior manager. Because if you build 10 senior manager legs, you're going to be in a situation where when you look in the bank account, you're going to think to yourself, damn, that's all my money? Woo, I'm excited, right? So make sure you get everybody. You want to get 10 people started now as much as possible. Maybe 4, maybe 3, maybe 2, I don't know. But you want to do your absolute best job to kind of complete 10 people now and get them all running for senior manager before Black Friday. We'll talk about that in a second, okay? See, everybody wants to rank up to senior manager right now. See, if somebody hits senior manager before the 27th, when 28th hits, right, when Black Friday hits, boom, they're going to get paid as a senior manager on all the Black Friday sales. Maximize, right? They're going to make as much as they can, okay? So everybody right now that's in the business is running for what? Senior manager. Everybody right now that's building an organization that maybe is already a senior manager, they have got their blinders on and they're saying one thing and one thing alone. I've got to get my people to senior manager now, right? Everybody's pushing everybody to get to senior manager. Why? So they can cash in on Black Friday. See, if you're a manager, you're only going to make a certain amount. If you're only a planner on Black Friday, you're going to make a certain amount, right? If you're a senior manager, you're going to make a lot more money. Okay. And we'll talk about that in a second. Because what happens is if you become a senior manager on the 28th, right? After Black Friday, you're going to get paid after Black Friday. So would you rather get paid during Black Friday or after Black Friday? The answer is obvious, right? You want to get paid on the entire Black Friday volume, okay? As a senior manager, maximize your money, right? My mentor told me, says, Tim, there's 3 rules of this business. And I said, what are they? He said, rule number 1, make money. Rule number 2, make money. Rule number 3, make money. I said, done deal. I can figure that out, okay? So you want to help your people make as much as they can, as fast as they can. How do we do that? Boom, get them to senior manager ASAP, okay? Everybody's running for that. Because if somebody's a planner, I'm giving you guys a small number. If a planner gets 10 customers at 200 bonus points, that's 2,000 bonus points on Black Friday. They'd be at 10%, plus they get that extra 5% as long as they have their 20 lifetime customers. But anyways, that's easy to do. They'd earn $300. Okay. Now, a manager does the exact same job. They're going to make $500. Would you rather make 300 or 500 on the same work? Okay. Now, if you're a senior manager, you're going to be making 700. Would you rather make 700, 300, or 500? I don't think anybody in this call would say, I'd rather make little, right? Or I'd rather make more. Obviously, all of our team leaders know they're going to be making, $900 for getting that same job done. So it's the same work, same performance. That's why everybody's running for senior manager right now more than ever before. It's never been more exciting than it is right now. Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about what to do to prepare for Black Friday. Set your goal, how many customers you want to get. Set your goal. Without a goal, my mentor told me, says, you're either a meaningful specific or a wandering generality. I said, what? He goes, if you don't have a specific goal, you're a wandering generality. He goes, you've got to have a specific goal. So everybody always sets a goal for Black Friday. Now, if you want to be out of this world, right? You get 40 active customers, boom, you're going to get 100 travel points for that. Maybe you don't want to set your goal that high, right? Maybe you want to set a goal that, maybe 10, maybe 20, I don't know, but you want to set a goal on how many customers you're going to get for what? Black Friday, okay? Now, the next thing is build your target list, right? Existing customers, right? You can use your Riman dashboard to pull up your current customer list, revisit conversations, right? Review recent messages on Facebook, on Instagram with anyone who's shown interest in skincare, hair care, wellness, right? Consider potential customers. Think about friends or contacts you haven't tried Riman yet and would appreciate a clean, guess what? Effective beauty products, right? Think about those people, okay? Think about people like this. Build your target market. Check in on your ATM pages. If you're building ATM pages, right? Obviously ad tag message. If you guys are building those, if you don't, we'll talk more about that at another time. But add anyone you've tagged in a post and added Riman to Riman focus groups. Review Facebook and Instagram archives. Look through stories where people interact with stickers, polls, reactions. These are warm leads, right? Track recent story views, right? In Instagram archives, check views from the past 48 hours and continue adding names as you pre-promote, right? Remember, the larger your list, guess what? The larger your list, I love this one. Larger your list, the greater your reach. Bang, bang, boom. I love that. Set a target number and go big. I love that one. Okay, so you've got to build your target list. Next thing is what? Build your target list, right? Let's talk about it. Who are you personally buying gifts for? Think about that. Who are we buying gifts for? Right? What do you want to buy somebody? I want to buy somebody better looks, right? I want to buy somebody compliments, right? So I'm buying like never before. Why? Because everybody that I love, I'm hooking them up, right? I'm giving them the gift of beauty, right? I'm giving them the gift of good looks, right? I'm giving them the gift of compliments, right? So I'm going to be buying gifts during Black Friday for everybody that my wife and I love, okay? Now, this is a big one. Who can you help shop for? And we put men in there. And the reason being is because if you've got men in your life, brothers, right? Family, friends, or whatever, your husband's friends, whatever, your buddies or whatever, help them shop, please. Let me explain something. Men do not know how to shop, okay? Men aren't, not all of them, but 90% of them. So call your friends up that are men, right? Or family members that are up and just say, hey, I got good news for you. I'm going to help you shop for the holidays, right? I'm going to help you shop for the holidays. Get all those special people that you know that you need to get gifts for. I'm going to help you take care of that, right? And that's super, super, super important. Who is a business owner that's getting gifts for their employees, right? That's a big one, right? I'll tell you right now, when it comes to Black Friday, we buy a bunch of gifts and we give them out to all of our kids' teachers, right? This is how you help them get good grades, right? Is send out to all the teachers that my kids have, send them these gifts, okay? And people that are buying gifts for employees, boom, help them make those gifts. Think about people that you know that have skin. Who do you know that has skin? Write those people on a list, right? Who can we sneak in right now before Black Friday week that can use extra money for the holidays, okay? And set a goal on how big you want your list to be. It's all about building that list, okay? And then before leading into Black Friday, that week, right? You want to be overbooking your schedule with pop-ups, right? You want to be getting in front of people like never before. Pop until you drop, baby, all week long, right? Find some skin, slap some of our products on it. That's it. Find somebody with a wrinkle and knock it off their face. Let's go. So this is what we want to be doing. So we want to overbook our schedule coming into that Black Friday. Once the announcements are made, boom, we want to start going crazy. Pop until you drop all week long, okay? Now, let's talk about during Black Friday week, okay? During Black Friday week. We talked about before, a lot of preparation details. Now, guess what? Let's go over during. I think you're going to love this. Don't just post and pray, right? Somebody's like, man, I'm ready. And you just make one post and you're like, all right, let's go. No, that's not how you cash in, okay? That's not how you cash in. You don't post and just pray people take advantage of you, whatever you posted, right? Obviously, it takes a while to really build, the social media algorithms and all that stuff. If you're one of those people, right? Some of our super sellers that have done that, right? Over time, boom, good, that's amazing. But majority of people, they're not going to be able to post and pray that good news comes their way, right? You've got to get excited and understand that Riman is a contact sport. Whoever contacts the most people is going to do what? They're going to win. They're going to win like never before. So track your senior managers to make sure they're ranking up. Okay, during Black Friday week, all right, as that week is once it starts happening, boom, all that week we're going to be running hard. You want to track your senior managers to make sure they're ranking up. You got to make sure everybody's ranking up before the big Black Friday boom, okay? And then obviously after Black Friday, let's talk a little bit about it, okay? After Black Friday, this is I love this part. Okay, once you get the ball rolling, keep it rolling, right? The fortune is in the follow, F-U, right? F-U, fortune is in the follow, follow up. The fortune is in the follow. We've got to be following up with all these brand new customers, making sure they're falling in love with their new products, making sure that they want to get any last minute gifts. Cyber Monday is happening. Then we want to know, we'll know the last day for shipping, right? To get products delivered before Christmas. And we're going to promote that again. So in December, we'll have Cyber Monday. And then we're going to have what? The last day to order products to be able to make it there in time for Christmas, right? That'll be a huge impending event. So once you have that ball rolling, bam, you want to keep it going. You want to keep it going. And this is a big one. I'm gonna literally, a lot of your heads are gonna spin right now. Okay. This is big. November, December, January, February, March. Why do I have 5 months up there? Anybody know? Why would I put 5 months up there? Because you've got to chase that Black Friday volume to hit team leader. You want to chase that volume, okay? Meaning what? All that November volume is going to count in what? December as well, because you get 5 months to accumulate 50,000 in volume. So you want to chase that November volume. So understand, Black Friday is not a day or a week, okay? Black Friday is basically 5 months before and 5 months after. It's or 4 months before and 4 months after. So it's the 4 months leading up to Black Friday, because some of you have been working hard, and Black Friday is going to throw you over the edge and bam, make you a team leader. Okay, if you're new, right, and you just got started, this is going to be a big month for you in November. But all that volume, you've got 5 months, okay, to chase that volume to be able to hit team leader. Now, what's going on during this 5 month period? What's happening in February? Does anybody know? That's right, the Long Beach event, right? So we're going to really run hard. November, December, January, February. We're going to run for 4 months to knock out team leader. The reason why Black Friday is so big is because it's not one day or 1 week, or as soon as the announcements drop, we start going bananas. What it is it's basically 5 months. It's really basically. It's really what it is 9 months. It's the 4 months before Black Friday and the 4 months after Black Friday. I mean, November. So you've got 4 months in November. That's 5 months. Bam, right? If you've been running for the last 4 months and then November hits, right? Bam, you've got a Black Friday. You're on a Black Friday run. So understand, it's the 50,000 in volume is 5 rolling months. You understand? So the 4 months before November, you see that? And November is going to count as 5 months. And November plus December, January, February, March are also going to count towards what? Rolling 5 months. You see how smart that is? if you can wrap, I know some of you right now are brand new and have no idea what I'm talking about. You're like, chase the volume, 5 months. What is this guy talking about? This whole call, this dude is just, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. He drank too much coffee. What is up with him? I'm letting you know right now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you want to make sure you find out what I'm talking about. Okay. Because to hit team leader is 5 rolling months of 50,000 in volume and a minimum of 3 senior manager legs. Doesn't have to be frontline. That's the reason why right now, Black Friday is critical. Because a lot of you right now are like, wait a second, Tim, some of you are team leaders on this call and you want to be directors. Some of you are directors want to go senior. Some of you are seniors want to go national. If you learn how to take advantage of Black Friday properly and you teach people how to chase that volume for the next 5 months, that's going to help you hit the ranks that you want. If you help other people get what they want, you're going to get what you want. Okay. This is very important. Very important. And the same thing goes for conventions, right? If you're building for a Mexico event, right? That event's going to be huge. November's going to be big in Mexico. Then you have 4 extra months to chase that volume from November. Anytime there's a big event, you have 4 months after to chase volume. Okay. And that's how you rank everybody up, rank everybody up, rank everybody up, rank everybody up. Okay. And you get everybody running for senior manager before Black Friday is going to shoot your volume through the roof. And this month will be incredible. But understand you got to take advantage of it. Okay. And now I want to just real quickly call to action. You obviously want to set a goal, right? Call to action. What do you want to do? Set a goal for the size of your your Black Friday list, and you want to set a goal for your Black Friday customers. What do you want it to look like? Okay. What do you want Black Friday to look like? Think about what I'm saying to you right now. Okay. How much do you want to make? You literally can slingshot your momentum through the roof more than ever before if you take advantage of Black Friday properly. I can't stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. Okay. It's so big. Right now you want to be recruiting 3 to 5 new planners more than ever before this week. So you can get them in, get them trained, get them familiarized with the products so they understand what's going on. Okay. There's going to be so many recruits coming on that Black Friday. It's insane. I look at it, I'm like, oh my God, where did all these recruits come from? And I almost feel bad for those people because the person that signed them up, I don't want to say selfish, but I'm saying that if they would have called them a couple weeks before and got them started, they would be able to cash in too. So I know you guys all have big hearts, right? Everybody in our organization is the same way. We care about people. We've created that culture. We all love people. We all want to help people win. Think about what I'm telling you. Get them in so they can cash in on Black Friday. It's going to be a difference maker. Hit or create. If you're not a senior manager, you got to get the senior manager before Black Friday. If you're a senior manager or above, you've got to be creating senior manager before Black Friday. Okay, get your people in a position to win. If you help other people get what they want, you're going to get everything you want. Hello. And then obviously you want to qualify for what? Costa Rica ASAP. Okay. The time is now. This window of opportunity right now is available, is only going to be open for a limited time. And if you cash in big on Black Friday, you're going to set yourself up for massive success for the next 5 months. A lot of you guys want to rank advance before Long Beach Convention. Black Friday will help you do it. If you're running for director, Black Friday will help you do it. If you're running for team leader, Black Friday will help you do it. If you're running for senior manager, obviously doing it before Black Friday makes too much sense. Let's do it. This window of opportunity right now will never be recreated again. Okay. If you've got people right now in your organization, you want to make sure they're upgrading and getting products so they have their hands on products so they can go out and promote. Make sure that your people are in a position to win. Make sure that you care enough about people to make sure that they become successful. Okay. I'm telling you right now, that's literally the cheat code to becoming successful. And I'm telling you right now, we've got Christy Bellis on. I hope she doesn't mind. I put her on the spot and have her jump on because I'm telling you guys right now, she's the queen of Black Friday. Like you guys have no idea how good she is at Black Friday. And a lot of this stuff I trained, she already knows where I got it from. But you guys, I'm going to have her just kind of fill in on some things that I know that I missed because I get excited and I know I overlooked this.
Tim, you crushed it. I got nothing. I mean, you seriously crushed it. And I've learned from the best, you guys. So my first network marketing company, I was in a company with Tim. That's how I met Tim. And I was always in the top 3 on Black Friday on the leaderboard. And it was mainly because I did all the things that Tim just basically just said to do. So like, listen to what this incredible man has shared with you today, because it truly does work. If you wait until the sales starts, you're already behind. That's really the biggest thing, is that pros prepare, and you guys are all professionals. You're on this call, and amateurs, they're going to panic, right? Because they're not going to be prepared. The biggest thing is to, again, take everything that Tim said, get your list created. That list is going to be your magic secret sauce to your success on Black Friday. What I'm doing right now is I'm locking in my lists right now. Like that's what I'm focusing on, so that when Black Friday launches, we're not chasing, we're closing. So it's probably one of the most important things that we all can be doing right now. Again, it's just building your list, getting that list. So going back, when was your day one with Riman? Go back that far and look at all those messages. Who was liking your post? Who commented on your post? Who's expressed interest in the past? Um, we don't want to waste. We don't want money sitting on the table. Also, one of the biggest things is get to senior manager. Like, I don't know if you, yeah, I don't know if you got that message from Tim, but get to senior manager before Black Friday. That needs to be everyone's number one goal right now. So you're not leaving money on the table. One of the first things I said to Tim when I joined is I said, don't let me leave money on the table. What's my first thing that I need to do? And he says, you need to get to senior manager. And I listened because I know he's the best in the industry. He's doing it. Success leaves clues. And so follow those that have gone before you and do what they do. And so that's really all I got, Tim. Like you covered everything. Everything.
You already know where I got all that information.
No, it's so good though.
Just so you guys all know, to be clear, I got all that stuff from Christy. So
I love you.
leave you guys with obviously I'm a good student, right? I pay attention. I just basically sit next to the smart kids and copy what they write down. But here's the thing, you guys. Like this moment in time right now, it'll never be recreated again. It'll never be duplicated again. I promise you right now, and I guarantee there's going to be many people on this call that look back and they're going to watch things happen. My mentor told me right when I got started, there's people that watch things happen and wonder what happened, and people that make things happen. He said there's people that watch things happen, wonder what happened, and make things happen. He goes, you've got to be the type of person that makes things happen. You've got to be the type of person, Tim, that steps up, right? When there's a challenge and there's an opportunity, you got to step up. This moment in time is it. This is our time. This is our chance. Don't let this window of opportunity slip through your fingertips. Don't let this moment in time pass you by. I promise you right now, this moment in time, if you execute properly, you're going to look back and be like, holy smokes, I can't believe what just took place. I can't believe what just took place. And the biggest thing out of everything that I said is obviously hitting senior manager and creating senior managers. But the biggest thing, if you really want to know what to do, just freaking whip yourself into an absolute frenzy, a Black Friday frenzy. Like that's literally it. Like, woo, like a Black Friday frenzy and just go bananas. And I'm telling you right now, I know that sounds crazy for many of you because you're like, I'm not that type of personality, Tim, right? I'm really reserved. You're kind of a little bit scary jumping on these calls. It's kind of fun, but I get nervous listening to you. I'm telling you right now, whip yourself into a frenzy. Go bananas. Make phone calls like never before. And I promise you, if you just truly get passionate and excited and fired up, you're going to see growth like never before. I'm living proof, you guys, that ignorance on fire beats intelligence on ice. I'm the biggest proof of that. The biggest thing that I'll tell you about me is this. You know, my mentor said, Tim, you'll scare 9 out of 10 people away. He said, you'll scare 1 out of 10 people away by being too excited. You'll scare 1 out of 10 people away by being too excited, but you'll scare 9 out of 10 away by not being excited enough. I'll say that one again. You'll scare 1 out of 10 people away by being too excited, but you'll scare 9 out of 10 away by not being excited enough. The way I look at Riman is we found a chance of a lifetime, and we've got an opportunity of a lifetime right now on our fingertips. And if you get passionate and excited and you transmute and transfer that emotion, that excitement to other people, people are going to run. This is our time. This is our chance. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, hey, look, you know what? This is our time. Look in the mirror and say, this is your chance. I'm going to step up. I'm going to get the job done over, under, through. I'm going to make it happen. Right? If your business has been going great, put on the accelerator. If your business hasn't been going great, put on the accelerator, right? If you just got started, put on the accelerator. The answer is obvious. Gas, pedal to the metal, baby. Let's go all out massive action. Let's make a commitment in our mind and make a commitment in our heart not to let this window of opportunity slip through our fingertips. Let's go all out massive action. Let's get fired up and excited and passionate. I love you guys. I can't wait to help all of you guys win. We're going to make it happen. Let's go all out massive action and let's get everybody to the top with us. Thanks for joining us. Hope you got some value, and we'll get this recording up soon so you can share it with your team. Appreciate you, Christy, helping out. You did awesome, and I appreciate everybody. Let's go.